Hello divine beings, hello divine creators, welcome to the Meta Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. It's time for a tarot reading. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us today. We trust you well, beautiful beings. Let's see what's coming through at this time. At the center of the read you have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Within we have the High Priestess. Without we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Source. Beneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands, Swords, the Knight of Swords. And crowning, we have Death, Scorpio energy. And beneath the deck, we have the Hermits, the Hangman, the Magician. Okay, so a little bit of a suspension of energy at this time. Okay, you might be feeling a bit of stillness as the maybe if you do a work part-time, not a lot of flow, not a lot of clients, or a business, just a bit the status quo, nothing much changing. Or sometimes even a bit of standstill. You're finding yourself with a lot more time to rest. So if you do a freelancer, not so much work. If you are, even if you're busy with a full-time job, it's there's not much taking you away from your normal routine. Okay, it's almost as though a source is saying, we want you to be on the least efforting frequency possible, and you've been on this frequency for about 2 weeks now, including this week, and that's because there's a huge integration happening. You are asked to be in hermit mode, to be in your own space. Okay, so that's why even if you're social, even if you're busy in a busy career sector or a business or just social aspects, you're still quite to yourself, a bit withdrawn, a bit in your own energy at this time, because you are transforming into your Magician, that Death card of Scorpio frequencies, and you can see it of the High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles within and without. You are aligning to your highest energy within, and it's materializing as your core foundation in the physical. So this is a time where you are having an energetic transformation into the physical transformation, where your physical avatar, your physical vessel, your physical aspect, your expression, all that you are, is really aligning and becoming and evolving into your Magician, into your High Priestess, into your High Priestess in the physical. So the Hierophant, High Priest energy, into your highest alchemy, your highest abundance. You're transforming into the perfect vehicle for your destiny to unfold. Okay, so whatever your destiny is, you are crystallizing into the perfect resonant avatar, vessel, experience to experience your destiny. You're crystallizing into it. That makes sense, right? So if your destiny is to provide light and heat and assist in growth and photosynthesis, then you would be aligning into the sun. You'd be crystallizing into the sun in order for you to fulfill your destiny of that kind of energy. So you are becoming the key component to your destiny. You are leveling up, you are transforming. It's an actual physical transformation. Okay, thank you, Source. It is important for us to remember that we're in the physical, and in the physical, the processes are a little bit slower, but this is for stability and it's for healing. Remember, you are here to heal the frequency first and foremost, and then of course to experience it and to discover who you are, and thus still continue the healing process. But this is not a quick one over. Okay, this is not In spirit realm, for example, the caterpillar switch can become a butterfly. Blink of an eye, boom, boom. You can transform into any other new experience. You don't have to have this in-between energy. If you wish to be from human to Arcturian to angel to unicorn, boom, 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 you just shift, because in that space the spirit is free. It doesn't have limitation, it doesn't have condition, it doesn't have physical form to constrain it. So it's easy to just flow from one energy to another energy. Okay. In the physical, the same transformation has a bit of time, because there's an integration, there is a healing, there's a transmutation, cellular, atom by atom, from one form of being to another, right? Coal under great pressure becomes a diamond. It's not coal and diamond, it's coal. Years of great pressure, then diamond, right? It is a metamorphosis. Caterpillar, cocoon, and then butterfly, not just a switch over. And there's lesson, there is ingredients, there is healing, there's energy transfer, there's transformation, transmutation in between the time. And you are now transforming from that caterpillar to butterfly, from creating with the external source, or other external physical elements as source. So honoring the physical as source, honoring the illusion as source, honoring the noise as source, the mind as source. So you're no longer honoring the noise and the condition, the programming as creative energy. You're honoring your source, your inner being, your truth as creator energy. So that is a switch of being. And so you're transforming from one way of being human to another way of being human. And this requires time, transition state. So right now your physical experience has been paused in order for the integration to be complete, and then it'll continue. Okay, source is saying this is just like a pause, hold on, and then go. And that card we pulled earlier of celebration, the oracle, it's coming. This is why this is literally, that was an anchor point of celebration, good times to come. And now you are transforming into the component for that celebration. Okay. So know that you are preparing yourself to receive the celebration. You need to be a receptive energy. You need to be the key principal point to your destiny and to your beautiful opportunities. And you are becoming it. And while you're becoming it, it's best not to waste your energy superfluously with things that are not going to manifest or stick or be solid, right? So yes, you've been inspired to do things of maybe self-love, self-care. We as Velastri went and we had a deep tissue massage, which was long overdue, and we're now allowing ourselves to really look after our vessel and to really look after self. And that's where Source wants you to be. Look after self. What feels good? What feels like love, right? Queen of Cups at the center. What feels like love to you? What feels like nurture, like care to you? That is what you're being inspired to do. That's the theme. It's not this action, busy, do. That has been paused. The only way in which you can enjoy this pause period is by looking after yourself, and resources to do so are coming in. Okay, resources for self-care, self-love, that'll come in. That's the energy that's flowing. That's the energy that's almost, you can say, allowed. You can imagine a caterpillar in a cocoon in mid-transformation. Imagine something manifesting from that space, half and half. We can't know either caterpillar or butterfly, but in between it would be a mess. It would not be of any world. It would be not stable. It would not hold, right? So right now, you doing and manifesting things in the physical will not hold, it will not be stable. But in the cocoon, self-love, self-care, oh, that's working. That's okay, because you are not actively manifesting things in the external, but rather you are allowing the things in the external, the physical, to honor you, to look after you, to protect you, to nurture you, to raise your frequency, to nurture you, to tend to you, okay, in those ways. And when we say protect, we don't mean that you're in danger. It's more energetic protection. You're always protected. You're always divinely safe. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So right now, that's the energy that's tangible. This is the energy you can utilize. If you're thinking, nothing is happening, what can I do? I want to be busy. Source is saying, stop being busy. If things are saying, if you're not having opportunity to be busy, that's a good sign that's saying you're not meant to be busy. So stop trying to fight what is and realize, okay, so I'm clearly not meant to be busy. What should I do? Look after yourself, be happy, be fun. That works. Okay, so if I want to bring some abundance, to care for self, to eat maybe healthily, or to maybe go for a massage, go on a spa date, to maybe I don't know, go on an outing. Oh, that's coming in. Okay, that's coming in. How come that's coming in? Because source is saying yes. Energies to keep you at happiness, at high frequencies, at those joyous, looking after yourself, tender care, that's active, that's allowed, that can be, because it's not manifesting things at a it's not wasting energy, it's not wasteful energy that way. Okay, because what's happening as within the high priestess, your spirit self, your soul self, all that you are within, your mastery, your healer, your alchemist within, Four of Pentacles without, that's what you're stabilizing to in the physical realm, becoming the magician. Okay, remember, within, without, feminine, masculine. So your beautiful magician within, that is being translated into the physical, and you're becoming a lot more stable in your alchemy, in your truth. That's crystallizing right now. You're crystallizing into your butterfly transformation. You're crystallizing into your rebirth, into your new phoenix energy. You're crystallizing into your truth. It's the rebirth, the transformation from one world to the next. And your transformation, your rebirth is right now source within, source without. Your power in spirit now manifesting as your power in the physical. And you're crystallizing into it. And while you're crystallizing, you can't do much because you're still in between worlds. This is getting you to the butterfly phase. So as you're still becoming, as you're still crystallizing, as you're still becoming that component, it really is a waste of your energy to be manifesting things, because it's not going to work. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be stressful, and if you're in relationships, understand that you and the other being are also going through this transformation. So release codependency, release them needing to be in a specific way for you to be happy. Release the other person responsibility of your well-being. Okay, because they're going through their own crystallization, which requires them to be on their own. The caterpillar is alone in the cocoon, and it might not be easy to give someone that space, but allow them the source they are, allow them the freedom. Be in a relationship where the other is free, where the other does not need to meet your needs in order for you to feel valid. You are source. Look after yourself at this time. And it's not that you can't co-create or help each other out, but it's you releasing the other one from being responsible for the source you are, for your well-being, because you are crystallizing and they're crystallizing. They're also allowed to have their transformation process. Not all about you. Yes, your universe is about you, absolutely, but their universe is about them. So it's important that in a relationship you allow each other this freedom to do so. Okay, it allows a balance, and you really want them to be in their power. Don't distract them from getting in their power, just as they shouldn't distract you from coming into your power. Yes? So this is you crystallizing, and as you're doing so, there's a bit of a pause, and the only thing you can do about it is look after yourself. Oh goodness, how terrible, right? The only thing you can do about it is self-love, self-care, self-tender. This is what's happening. So allow yourself to remain here in joyous looking after of yourself. Because you're going through a rebirth, you're going through a shift, you're going into a becoming, a death of the old version of you, and a rebirth, a new beginning of the new of you. And look, source has you, source has you, source has got you. Tending to your heart, tending to your healing. You are looked after. And as you are going through this process, guess what? Knight of Swords, you are receiving the clarity, you're receiving the communication, you'll receive what next to do, you'll receive your perspective. This is when you are, okay, so we see that things are a bit slow. What are we learning through this? We're clearly meant to be here, we're meant to be in the stillness. What are we learning? What are we receiving? And be open, and you will receive. You'll receive so much clarity. There's so much work to be done in stillness, goodness. But we are programmed to always have to be action, action, busy, busy, physical, 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 physical. And Source is saying, yes, we're here to, yes, enjoy the physical, but don't let it distract you from that which you are. And don't let it be responsible for your well-being. You are Source. The physical simply mirrors that which you are. And right now, yes, you're going through a powerful transformation, the crystallization of you. Your magic within becoming the magic without, your alchemy within the spirit realm. You're becoming the embodiment of your alchemy, the embodiment of your magic. You are transforming, you are healing, you are becoming your complete crystallized form for your destiny. So at this time, yes, things are a bit slow. They're meant to be that way in order for this transformation to occur, right? A caterpillar is completely still. No movement. And then butterfly. So yes, you are still able to still engage, but energy has to slow down in order for you not to waste. Everything is a lesson and everything is a learning. So energy isn't truly wasted. But if you now are going around trying to effort and force things to happen, they're not sticking. So you're just going to be frustrated because you're not really here or there. So whatever is manifesting isn't here or there. It's unstable. And Source is saying, trust, when you are ready, when you are crystallized, when this transformation process has solidified, you will be able to really walk and experience. Because remember, this is Virgo season we're shifting to. Leo coming to your highest expression. You're really honoring the Source you are. Virgo, that Source you are, now taking on the earth frequency. That path within becoming the path without. And there's a little bit of integration. There's a shift. There's a transformation. This is the physical realm. It's not just here, there. We've done that. And people think, oh, why can't we just do that? Why can't we just... You've done that. You've mastered that. That's boring. Yuck. Not in a bad way, but it's done. And not in a yuck way. Velastre, behave. There's nothing... yuck about being able to transform from one to another, but that's not the exciting part of it. We have been programmed that's the exciting part of it, because we've been programmed to not want to enjoy this experience because we have been conditioned to a joy which isn't ours. Understand, the only reason why you want to get away from this earth experience is because you've been programmed to honor it in a way which isn't you. And Source is saying, don't run away from this earth experience. Now that you're Source, embrace it, because now it's really coming to the fullness of you. Okay, so allow yourself to be here and allow yourself to be fully here, and you'll actually enjoy the transformation, the journey from one to the next. There's healing there, there's releasing there, there's transmutation there. You came here for the healing, you came here for the healing, you came here for the healing. Everything... Okay, you came here for the healing. Source says that's enough information for now. We're receiving so much because all of you are going through so many experiences. So many are going through so many transformations. So we're just feeling this whole frequency of messages and energies. And allow yourself to be here at this time. Allow looking after yourself, tenderness. Don't run away from looking after yourself. We feel that is what the, because we're wondering, what is the yuck? And so saying, yeah, this is what it is. You're almost running away from yourself. They just want things to happen fast. You're not wanting to take the time to look after yourself. And that's almost like a bit of a, ugh. It's like, why are you... that behavior of not loving yourself, that behavior of not taking care of yourself, it's not you wanting acceleration and this, it's the frequency isn't very high vibing. It is a disregard for you in order for things to happen quickly. It is an abuse of your frequency. It is yuck. It is not honoring your frequency. It's not honoring who you are. But taking time and saying, we're meant to be still right now. We're meant to be looking after ourselves. We're meant to be nurturing ourselves. Yum. We are to enjoy this transformation process. We are to heal. We are to allow a transition. Delicious. And we know that at some point we will have mastered this so much that yes, even in this physical form, in higher frequencies of earth, we'll be able to transform in a blink of an eye. Really You see, because now that frequency is not in a rush, I want things done, almost disregarding yourself, making yourself a nuisance, making this situation, this experience a nuisance, but rather a love, an adoration, an enjoyment, a nurture, a care, a tender ring, a tenderness. Fall deeply in love with the experience you're having each and every single moment. Don't disregard the powerful work that you do within stillness for something fast. It only leaves bitterness in your mouth because it doesn't honor where you are, and you are worthy of being honored every single moment you are. Blessed be